I grew up in a small town in Ohio, like in the Rust Belt, and I mowed lawns. I mowed lawns about 6 hours a weekend to make money. That was the best paying job. I had a Sony Walkman, and I started listening to books on tape. For whatever reason, our library had this self-help section. So I had these books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and Lead the Field by Earl Nightingale, Laws of Success and Achievement by Brian Tracy. So for the next X years, I just would 6 hours a weekend walk back and forth.
Brainwash yourself.
Literally brainwash myself walking back and forth in the hot Ohio sun. And these authors, thank God, just had incredible content that I really needed at that. I was this young, impressionable kid that was having a lot of trouble in my life and frameworks to just hang my life on, for lack of a better word. And there were really kind of three big ones that came from that. One was, hey, you don't get to be a victim. Like, yes, you have things that have happened to you and they're not necessarily your fault, but you walking around blaming people and thinking, woe is me, that's not going to serve anyone. You got control of your life. Now that sounds probably really obvious to you and me right now, but back then, like, that was a new concept for me. And so kind of like grabbing control of your life. And then they were huge about deciding what you want and writing down your goals. And I got really into that. And I would write my goals down 3 or 4 times a day, literally all through high school. And then the third one was, you got to make some choices. So you can have kind of any goal you want, but you can't have 20. So you pick the 1 or 2 that you're really excited about. And then you have to kind of draw a bright line and give yourself permission to not do, goals 3 through 30. Those are really the 3 concepts. I'm summarizing thousands of hours of lawn mowing, but that